Oh, hey there. So tonight, a friend of mine called up and said that she's going on palliative care. And for those of you that don't know what that means, it's not exactly hospice, but it's kind of like hospice. Like they're going to stop doing anything to prolong her life. And she asked if I would pray with her. And of course, I did, and we talked for a bit. Because I know a lot of people, I always know people that are being born, people that are having children, people that are getting married, people that are getting divorced, people that are dying, people that are happy, people that are sad. And, the Bible tells us to rejoice with those that are rejoicing and mourn with those that are mourning. And this reminded me of another time, a friend of mine got pancreatic cancer. And in case you don't know, pancreatic cancer is an aggressive killer. Okay, it has a 5% survival rate after a year, which means 95% of people that get it are dead within a year. And she found that out, and she came back home, and she said, well, I went to the doctor today, and I found out that, I have pancreatic cancer. And she goes, I never have to go to the doctor again. I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. I'm going to go home and I'm going to see Jesus. And that to me was probably one of the more mature and beautiful things I've ever heard anybody say whenever they found out that they were going to die. Those are hard words to hear. Those are hard words to hear, is that they're going to die. But she didn't cry. She didn't ask anybody to feel sorry for her. She just said, I'm going to go home and I'm going to be with Jesus. And I don't have to go to the doctor anymore because I already know I'm going to die. I think there's a lot of courage in that. I think there's a lot of beauty in that. I also think it's more important. I get invited to a lot of things. I know a lot of people, so I get invited to a lot of things. And I try to go to as many of these things as possible. But if it's a choice between a wedding and a funeral, I'll go to the funeral. And here's why. Everybody wants to go to a wedding. Everybody wants to go to a party. Everybody wants to celebrate. And you assume that everybody's going to go to the funeral to be there for the person that needs them. But they don't. I can't tell you how many funerals I've shown up to, and I'm like, well, where is everybody? And they're like, you're it. You're the person that showed up. And that is a hard time. It's a hard thing to go through. And I think that we need to be there for each other when those things happen. We need to be there for each other, to pray for each other and to support each other and to hug each other and just to say, hey, you know what? This is a hard thing. They don't need your advice. We all know, like in our head, we know it's just hard. It's just hard. And sometimes you just need somebody there to just say, I'm here. I'm going to stand beside you so that what is bending does not break. Love you guys.